Hello, dear heart. I am Nanaya, rhymes with papaya, from Love and Freedom Life Strategies. I'm a health and life coach. I love learning new practices. Most of my life, I remember being in a place of frustration that I couldn't do the things, grow in the way, be transformed in the ways that I wanted to be. Simple example, I grew up hearing the words of Jesus saying, "Don't worry about anything." I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to apply that to my life. And so I just felt ashamed that I couldn't do it. Well, as an adult, I have learned practices, and I'd love to share many of them with you. Today, I want to tell you about one that I just learned that's new to me and I think is brilliant. My sister is reading a book called This Is How You Heal by Brianna Wiest. And she talks about the idea of letting go, of surrendering and trust. How do you do that? We often think about doing it when we're in the middle of something extremely painful that is getting in the way with our quality of life, with our emotional health. And so we know we need to let something go because it's out of our control. There's no point in fighting reality. There's no point in the ruminating that's driving us crazy. How do you let go? Well, her idea is that you practice beforehand, not when there's a crisis, but with a bunch of little things every day, letting something go. So I've been thinking about this. I just got home after being away for a week, and no offense to my lovely family, but my house is not as clean as I would normally like it to be. And I'm finding it really difficult to not want to just spend a whole lot of time making everything more comfortable for myself in that way. So that's what I'm going to be practicing this week, is reminding myself that this is something that I can let go. I need to use my energy for things that are actually more important right now. This doesn't have to all happen right now. So when I walk into the kitchen and there's crumbs on the counter, to see them and to walk away, that's a practice of letting go for me that is actually surprisingly difficult. To see the dog hair and the dust on the floor and to not get out the vacuum or the broom, to walk away, to let it go. That's a practice, a small one, that is going to be training my brain to function in a certain way. It's going to make this a kind of a familiar feeling, a familiar sensation that this is possible, and that in the end, actually, I'm perfectly okay. So to begin to practice this so that when the big things in life happen that are really can knock you off your feet, this is something that my body, my mind, my heart are kind of used to. The sensation, the neural pathways have been worn down so that they're clear and easier to go down. Another idea I've had that I think is going to be really important for me is I'm going to burn my journals. I have a couple boxes in the basement that I've been toting around for years. I've been a journaler my whole life, so that's built up quite a collection. It's time to let those go. That's just another example for me. And I know I'm going to come up with more as I pursue this new practice of letting go some of the small things that aren't too difficult, so that I get used to and build up this new skill. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to ever be in touch with me, my email is loveandfreedom2021@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out, and let's practice together. Peace to you.